Welcome back to the Nerdcore Podcast number 436. The podcast reviews movies and talks that nerd shit. As always, the nerd you kind of here to host the show alongside my wonderful co-host, Young Yoda.
What's up, everybody? I wish I could breathe underwater.
Hey, I think we all wish we could do that, right, Brett?
I mean, be nice. You could go exploring and shit.
Yeah, man. It's just another wonderful day in the ocean, man.
Our luck get eaten by orca, but
Yeah, getting by a shark, orca, Yeah, we won't survive much in that little submarine. Yeah,
little yellow submarine.
Yeah, it never goes well for us. Yeah, we just weren't made for the big blue sea. No. But how you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm here. I'm talking to my buddy, to my best friend.
Yep. Today we get to start our journey through Wes Anderson month as we look at the movies of Wes Anderson as we anticipate and celebrate the release of The French Dispatch, which is his next film. We eagerly awaited in October, but we had to do this early because next month is is International Month. And then after that, we have Horror Month in October. And then in November, we have something else planned. And then December, we have our month with Aiden. So, this was just the right time to do it.
You got a schedule for sure.
Yep. But, yeah, man. How's work today, bro?
Uneventful.
Uneventful? Yeah.
Went there, got paid, came back.
Man, I didn't get paid. I don't get paid until
I don't get the chat. Like I get paid. Like every 2 weeks I get paid.
Yeah, I get paid every 2 weeks.
Because they can't do that shit weekly for some reason.
I don't get it, man. I don't understand why they can't.
Like I ain't hungry during the week.
It's just something that's baffled me that I've never understood. It's like, why do companies pay every 2 weeks?
I have no idea. I have no idea on the payroll. It's just like that. Like, I'm sure there's companies out there that pay by the weekly, but it's probably under the table.
Yeah. Oh man, but yeah, man, just another day here for me too. Work and had work. I played a little bit of the new Apex season while I finished. Also, it's all right, man. I'm still gonna play a little bit more, but I watched this movie and I was really excited. I'm excited to do our talk today because, yeah, man. Wes Anderson is a filmmaker I know a lot about. Have I watched all of his movies? Nope. I only had watched Grand Budapest Hotel, and that's it. But
So you're going into this blind like me. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I haven't watched a lot of Wes Anderson films. Like I've seen Isle of Dogs.
Yeah, but I've always known about Wes Anderson.
Oh yeah, I've always seen clips and shit. And known like Wes Anderson does some really cool weird shit. Yeah,
I know that he's every barista's favorite director, and but yeah, man, and I know that hipsters love him.
Watching Bill Murray while drinking a cappuccino. Yeah. So I did it.
Yeah, at least once I got to fly a helicopter. We'll talk more about that later.
Some term, sure.
Yeah. But
fly.
Yeah, man. I just I'm glad that we finally did this. And of course, Brad and I have offered our thoughts before on The French Dispatch. I mean, that trailer looks great. I can't wait to watch it. And yeah, man. Here's to hopefully we get to watch it in October. But yeah, man. I mean, there's really nothing else that I can stall with, right?
Nothing really eventful happened.
Yeah. Tomorrow we'll be doing our Patreon. Commentary. We're doing Spirited Away because that's what won the poll. And next month we'll do Akira. But and then Thursday, of course, we're coming back for Luca. So for the Luca, get to talk about Pixar's Luca, hopefully. And then, the weekends for a live show. But today we get to talk about the Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou.
Ooh.
Yeah. But I guess, let's just get into it, man. Brad, you have your info pulled up?
Yeah, I got the info.
All right, cool.
This is my pick, I believe.
Yeah, it's your first pick. You won the coin toss.
Okay. For once in my life.
Yeah. So if you've never seen The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou, then you might want to go ahead and stop listening if you care about spoilers. But if you don't care about spoilers and you've already seen it, then you can go ahead and keep listening. Either way, how it goes, this is your one and only spoiler warning, and it is in effect in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, coming from our wonderful source and only source, Wikipedia. The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou is a 2004 American comedy drama film written by Wes Anderson and Noah Baumbach. Did I say that right?
Yeah, Baumbach.
And directed by Anderson. It is Anderson's fourth feature-length film and was released in the United States on December 25th, 2004. I did not realize it was released that long ago when I was watching it. But it could have been Bill Murray saying he was in his 50s. I'm like, okay.
To be fair, I watched the Criterion version, so it was restored. Yeah.
The film stars Bill Murray as Steve Zissou, an eccentric oceanographer who sets out to exact revenge on the jaguar shark that ate his partner Esteban. Zissou is both a parody of and homage to French diving pioneer Jacques Cousteau, to whom the film is dedicated. The film also features Owen Wilson, Cate Blanchett, Willem Dafoe, Michael Gambon, Jeff Goldblum, Angelica Houston, and Bud Cort. Sue Jorge has a minor part, but contributes heavily to the film's soundtrack. It was filmed in around Naples, Ponza, and the Italian Riviera. The film was released to mixed reviews and was a box office flop. In the decade following its release, it has garnered a cult following and is now viewed more positively by both critics and fans. It was also since remastered and re-released by the Criterion Collection in 2014. And let's get the budget. They did steal a cappuccino maker. They did, indeed.
Fucking bastards.
Budget $50 million. Box office $34.8 million.
Yeah.
I hate to see it.
Hate to see it, man. But this is like this is fourth movie from Wes Anderson. You know, if I remember, so like of course, Bottle Rocket is like really low budget, Brad. Mm-hmm. Really low budget. And you know, I'm guessing Wes Anderson hadn't taken like much of a control there with the box office, but I know that I think some of his next movies do actually do well. But you know, critic reevaluation, you know, cult followings, it helps the movies. And,
it helps like get some re-release by the Criterion Collection for sure.
Hell yeah. But Brad, what'd you think about Life Aquatic?
This movie was very interesting. I quite liked it. Like I really did enjoy. It's definitely, it says comedy drama. I'd say it fares more on the side of the drama with like comedy sprinkled in, but the comedy sprinkled in is really funny. Yeah. Like Bill Murray, like getting a whole host of pirates just going into rage mode. That was hilarious. And getting a free dog, not a whole dog, but like 80% of a dog.
Yeah.
Jeff Goldblum in this is also just their interaction, him and Bill Murray, is just great. The whole cast, really. I was really impressed by Owen Wilson. He wasn't saying wow like every 5 seconds, so that was new. I haven't seen that since Loki. But yeah, I like the color scheme in this. I like some of the art stuff that he did. Very interesting, and in 2004, probably ahead of its time.
Oh yeah,
very, because we kind of see this come later in like the 2010s and stuff. But
oh yeah, I love that gunfight, bro. That gunfight is everything.
I mean, I'm surprised anybody shot anyone.
Yeah, that was stormtrooper aim, bro.
I just like Bill Murray's like, there goes your inheritance. Hey, we got your inheritance back. And they open the safe and there's just a hole. And it's just the framing in this. Yeah. It's a lot of what we got from when we watched the Grand Budapest. Like a lot of it. I don't think Wes Anderson really steers away from his style. Yeah. He has a style. Yeah. And it's very enjoyable in this. And I quite like this movie.
Except there was no aspect ratio changes in this one. Everything was the same aspect ratio, which was like in Grand Budapest Hotel, we switched from like 16:9 to 4:3, and then we had like what's it called a little bit more stretched out 4:3, and it was like yeah, like you did. He does those things a lot too, but in this one we pretty much stayed in 16:9. I was like okay, all right, but yeah, man, I freaking love this movie, man. I really like this one.
This was fun.
We both know that Wes can do humor. He can do humor. Like what's it called? Grand Budapest Hotel is a pretty funny movie, bro. Like
yeah, it's pretty hilarious in a lot of ways. This one has funny moments too.
Yeah,
but I really think it's where the drama and kind of the whole tenderness,
that whole last act, bro.
Yeah, the father and son aspect.
Yeah, those last 30 minutes. I mean, that's pure drama right there, bro.
Yeah.
But
it was fun. This movie was. I don't get to say this a lot in movies we watch and review. This movie was fun.
Yeah. And that's weird because, like, a lot of people would be like, it's a Wes Anderson movie. Is it really fun? Like, it's like really artistic and stuff. It's like, no, man, like, I kind of really want to rewatch this again. Like,
yeah, I kind of feel the same. Maybe we'll put it in for next month's watch along or something.
Yeah.
Commentary. Yeah. But yeah, this movie is just, I don't know. It really just makes you want to keep watching it and see what else is going to come of it.
And that's what I was going to bring up next. Dafoe is amazing in this.
Can I just get Dafoe as a German?
Am I lying or not, Brad? Willem Dafoe looks like he's having so much fun.
That's what I was going to get to is this whole cast. I don't think they're on a movie set. I think they're just fucking vacationing and having fun. That's what it feels like.
Yeah. I just and Stacy brings up the gunfight too. Like I love that part. Like I love how like the music comes in and it overtakes like the scene, but you still see like Bill Murray trying to shoot people.
Yeah. Yeah, just and with like infinite bullets, he never reloads, so that's always good. But the
CGI animals. Yeah, the CGI animals were like, it's also 2004.
I really, but I feel like that matches like the big yellow submarine that just is odd, and the big yellow helicopter that's odd. I just feel like the CGI animals kind of match with it.
Yeah. But I love the setting, I love the sets, and I love, of course, the way that, like, how carefully, meticulously Wes Anderson kind of creates his set, and like how everything matters and how it's placed matters. Of course, we get our wonderful, like, really wide, like, lenses that he uses, where and also like those tracking shots where you're going through the sets and stuff. So it's like, I love it, man. It's just it's Wes, and it's great, and I love the performances in here from Bill Murray, from Cate Blanchett, Owen Wilson.
I gotta bring up one Angelica Houston. Every scene she was in, she was just like powerful, just like she walked in and like she was taking over. So
yeah, I had a lot of fun with this one, man. It's something that I never thought I would say about a Wes Anderson movie because, like not a lot of people really think that, they're like, oh, like you must be so pretentious to say that you had fun with it.
No, this was fun.
But it's just fun
movie to watch. And
like,
I think
really want to buy this one.
That's mainly because the cast, I think, was having fun.
Yeah, dude.
At least that's how I felt.
Yeah, and I love the part where like he's like he tells people like, do you want to quit and stuff, right? And there's one intern who's left.
He's like, I want to see it through. Like I've already been like macheted in the neck. Like, okay, cool.
Yeah, he's like, you're gonna get an A.
But I love like Willem Dafoe just stepping across the line, not understanding the whole point.
Oh no! Do it again! Do it again!
He's just so upset at himself, and like when he's told he's on the B team, and he just wants, and then when he lights up when he's told on the A team,
like when
you're
he's
the
on the
leader of the B
like,
team.
You have no idea what it means to me. When he's like on the helicopter, he's like, thank you. It's like, I love how we come full circle. It's like, oh, look, what's it called? Completely changed from him. Like, here he is thanking you on this helicopter when in the beginning he punched you.
He hated your guts. He slapped you, Ned.
Yeah.
Or what he changed Ned's name to? Kingsley.
Kingsley.
Zissou.
Yeah. And of course, the score is great. The music is wonderful. It just keeps on adding to that aura of the movie that really feels like you buy that atmosphere, bro. right,
Yeah.
right from the get go. But I can't believe this didn't make as much money, bro, because it's like so much fun.
It's different. It is
Yeah.
different. I can see a wide public audience not really getting into it, especially back in 2004. Like, what were the top movies in 2004? Guaranteed they're gonna be some like giant
Let me see, bro.
CGI
Let's go.
mess or something.
Top movies, highest grossing movies of 2004, right? 2004.
You're fond of me lobster, ain't you?
Right, oh, Brad. Shrek 2. Shrek 2, Spider-Man 2, The Passion of the Christ, The Incredibles, and hold on. I'll just give you the first 10.
Sounds about right.
Incredibles, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, The Day After Tomorrow, The Bourne Supremacy, Meet the Fockers, Shark Tale, and The Polar Express.
It sounds about right. This movie is quite different from all those.
Yeah.
Maybe not Meet the Fockers. Meet the Fockers, maybe. But
Yeah.
everything else, yeah, this movie's kind of alone by itself.
Yeah, but I mean, even though, man, like, you know, just I love how, like, how you see the style. The style's there, bro. You know, it's there, and it really
Mhm.
just like stands out so much. And you know, like, God, I love how, like, Steve Zissou is like a terrible guy. Like, he's a deadbeat dad.
Well,
He's
'cause I
he's
loved
got
his
some
answer, but I
he's got
loved
some
his answer
colorful
to that.
language, bro.
He's like, why didn't you come find me? He's like, I didn't want to be a father.
Yeah,
I
he's like, I
fathers.
don't want to fucking pay fathers, bro. I don't want to be a dad. But he's got like some colorful language about like people and like, but still, Wes finds a way for you to be like, well, this guy's kind of okay. He's like, he's got some flaws to him, but like, at least he's trying to like change himself and be better.
And then he loses his son at the end, and you're just
Yeah.
like, just that was just painful.
Yeah, I think it just got lost in the crowd, honestly, Stevie. I'm sorry,
Stacy.
Stacy. But I thought that what's it called, that just the writing is so, what's it called, genius. And you know, but I just, when I'm looking at this and I look at Grand Budapest Hotel, and I'm like, yeah, but this, like, Grand Budapest Hotel is like, you know, obviously like a big like improvement, and like he does a lot of things that I feel like he develops with the next movies that he has. But
Well, when
I
did
just-
the Grand Budapest Hotel come out?
14, I think.
2014. So this
Yeah.
that was 10 years. So
Yeah, no, it's like an
he got a few
experience.
more
Yeah.
movies. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So
an experience.
this is kind of like, you know, foundational Wes Anderson and him finding his
Mhm.
style, really.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I just I really enjoyed this, man. I don't really know what else to say, but I
would
really
watch this
enjoyed.
again.
I
I
want
would
to
watch
watch this
this as a
again. I want to
commentary. We should do a commentary.
I want to buy the Criterion release of this and just watch it again.
Yeah.
Because this was just so much fun, and I just love, like, you know, how he is able to, you know, have a lot of fun with the movie and like have a lot to say, but have a lot to say at the same time. You know. But yeah, man.
Can we just talk about that helicopter?
That
Poor Owen
helicopter-
Wilson.
Poor Owen Wilson, bro. Like,
But I loved how they did that scene where he's grabbing him, and then you have the waves crashing, and you see the red just come over the camera. So
Yeah.
it was just some amazing just shots in this.
yeah, I love that, and I love how, what's it called? There's a part in that scene where the blood like splats onto the camera lens,
Mhm.
and you see the line of the blood, and then it just starts disappearing because the water's like hitting it.
Yeah.
It's just little details like that Wes Anderson includes that are just like such like meticulous things that I think only Wes Anderson would kind of pay attention to.
Or think of.
Yeah, but I really enjoyed that. Yeah, great movie. Good, so, good soundtrack. Would go on the expedition again, maybe without getting attacked by pirates.
I mean, when you're making apparently a documentary film, it works really well. Got him out of a rut.
Yeah, you got a lot of B-roll. I'll tell you that, bro. Yeah, man.
I loved when they showed like the previous films of him.
Yeah.
The one where he's diving into the cold Arctic water.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny, I thought.
I just love the whole, like, what's it called? They ask him, like, the guy asked him, like, was the shark real? He's like, I don't know. Like, do you think it's real? You think it's real? And he's like, wait, so you're lying? I'm like,
there was something. There was something there, and it ate Esteban, my
Yeah.
friend. So fuck you guys.
Yeah.
And it just the scene with the jaguar shark, that was
Yeah.
quite beautiful.
Oh yeah. Yeah. What was the name of the guy? I don't wanna just what's it called, not know what his name was, but shout out to this guy. This guy just beautiful singing throughout the whole film.
I think it was last name Jorge.
Think it was Su Jorge, yeah, Su Jorge Pele, who was Pele in the film. Just every single time that Pele is in the film, I just love hearing him sing. And he like did like all these like what's it called, French renditions of like these David Bowie songs that were
Yeah.
so I loved it. And like he also did what's it called, yeah, he did mostly David Bowie, and I loved it, dude. I was like, this is just like once again, like there are things that like I feel like only Wes Anderson is kind of thinking about including this in this movie, but it makes for like a really interesting detail that like kind of sets it apart from other movies that we watch. Yeah. But yeah, man. Is there anything else you want to go ahead and say before we go into the scoring?
Yeah, I would throw this into our commentary section that one day we get to talk about.
Yeah, man.
With all our friends.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
love this one.
This movie was fantastic for me. It was fun. It was nice. It was nice to get something away from, usually our movies are, somewhat serious, somewhat sad, and this was kind of like, it was kind of an upbeat movie.
Upbeat, and it still has like. I'm not gonna lie, man. There's some parts in here that are sad.
They're
yeah,
sad
like,
for sure.
Like,
There's sad parts, but just the whole thing throughout. I don't know. It's because maybe the actors I just thought were having fun, or just it was a fun film overall. It just it made me feel better.
Yeah, that's just how pretty much most of the time that Wes Anderson's kind of able to like coat melancholy with like these beautiful, rich pastel colors and make you feel good. But at the core of this movie, it's like
it's sad.
It's a sad movie about a man who's lost so much, and still he loses so much. Yep. And it's like, there's a lot going on in here. So I really liked it, man. I'm gonna go ahead and give The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou an 8.75 out of 10. I'm pretty sure I gave Grand Budapest Hotel a 9 out of 10. So this one just right below it. I really liked it. 4.5 nerds out of 5. I guess as we go by that scale on Letterboxd.
For sure.
But Brad, what are you gonna go ahead and give Life Aquatic?
I like your score, so I'm gonna go with that 8.75 out of 10.
Yeah. I liked it. I like like Vikram just with the camera all the time.
Yeah, and then like when Bill Murray's like, shut that off, and he like runs off screen.
He's like, cut. By the way, sets would be really different if every crew member was strapped. I'll tell you this right now.
Right, like things would go off. Let's be real here.
Yeah,
the director would not make it through the day probably. Also, sets would be way different if you had dolphins with cameras.
Yeah. That's just one thing that I'm like
the pervy dolphin.
This man had cameras with dolphins with cameras strapped onto them. Like, what the hell is that, bro?
I don't know, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Next week we are going to be talking about my pick, which I believe is Moonrise Kingdom. And Moonrise Kingdom is one of his later films. Let me just check this, guys. I don't want to give misinformation out here, but I believe it is Moonrise Kingdom that's next. Yes, Moonrise Kingdom. So Moonrise Kingdom next week, and then the week after that is the Darjeeling Limited, and the week after that is Fantastic Mr. Fox. So that's pretty cool though. We'll be ending the month with hopefully 2 animated movies from him, because it's Patreon Minis, Isle of Dogs. But yeah, I'm excited, man. I want to see what else we can get from him, because I'm going in blind with a lot of these, because Wes was just always somebody who I was wanting to watch more of, and I just was too occupied with all the other things that I was watching, so I never really was able to give it the deep dive he deserves.
It's good to have a month. Like,
yeah,
I would do another Wes Anderson month.
Yeah,
later on.
He doesn't have that much movies too, bro.
No, so we could easily knock it out in 2 or 3.
Yeah. So what's it called? Moonrise Kingdom, good movie. If I remember right, has Bruce Willis. Pretty sure he tries. Oh, it's Stacy. Shut up. But yeah, Please get Willem Dafoe to play more Germans. I
Yes.
loved every moment of that. But
And I just loved how his happiness when he's included on the flag, when he's made part of the A team.
I just, bro, I can't get over it, bro. And then just like every moment that what's it called, that Bill Murray calls him Klausy, and he's like Klausy, and he's just like, what? But I'm really excited to see where we go from here. But as always, we want to thank our Patreon supporters for helping us, keep making all this happen. We want to thank our producers. So our associate producer, Sarah, thank you, Sarah, for always being here for a long time. And of course, our wonderful suppy god, Shane.
Shane, you can follow our friend Shane at twitch.tv/XSRK or on Twitter at XSRK, I think. _
Mm-hmm.
I haven't done it in a while. I forgot. and you can go buy something from him. I think the site's down right now, but thriftedil.com when he gets it back up.
Thrifted.il, go shoot him some money, man. But yeah. With that being said, though, we want to thank everybody for being here. And as always, you guys will catch us tomorrow on Patreon, patreon.com/nerdcore for our Spirited Away movie commentary. And then on Thursday, we hopefully will be here to talk about Pixar's Luca, which fantastic little animated film from Pixar. But without further ado, Brad, let's go ahead and send them out.
All right, Ro. Being host as always. Thank to all those who joined us in chat today. Stacy, Rachel, I see y'all. I think that was it. Thank you, guys. Thank you to all our listeners out there, all our Patreon supporters. We appreciate each and every one of you. And to end this, I'll just say, don't play with orcas. Young Yoda out.
Don't play with them.
Mm.